And now for something completely different.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of the Mammy Geeks Weekly Updates, where we're leveling up your gaming knowledge one podcast at a time. I'm your host, Punisher 305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
I know we're trying new things and all, but is it possible that we can bring back our old staple?
No.
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 I mean, didn't you read my Chiron?
No, I did not read your cat. Oh, man, stop. You got to stop. This right here is not, no.
Not that one.
Which one?
Old one.
Are you talking about our Friday song?
Please, play it.
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock.
There's nothing like that freaking video that gets me more happy and amped at the same time.
I don't know what about it makes you happy. Is
Yes.
it the guy that dresses Beethoven with a huge fork, or the fact that he's singing the worst rap that's ever been heard by
Yes.
whites and others alike?
Yes. Why do I have to tell you my answer so many times, Willie? Yes. It is my answer.
The answer is yes.
Yes. And guys, thank you for joining us today. Today we got so much to talk about. And of course, we're going to be talking about the Xbox Developer Direct January 2025 and all their announcements they got to give to us because, yeah. And so, Willie, they showed us from everything from the above and below, from the top to the middle, even to the bottom. So, talk to me. What are your impressions of this Xbox developer thing?
They
And
only showed 4 things.
Which I'm surprised. Which, yeah, we have a couple games here that they talked about, and I'm kind of surprised at the fact that that's all they showed, and just kind of save like the best for last. Of course, you know how it is, but I don't know. Did you feel a little underwhelmed, if I should say?
I felt whelmed.
Okay.
Whelmed. Think about this, okay?
Yeah.
A Nintendo Direct comes out.
Mm-hmm.
A Sony State of Play comes out.
Yes.
Try to jam all of these games down your throat.
Mm-hmm.
You will remember half of them and only care about 3 of them.
Correct.
Every time. This Developer Direct, there was only 4 games. I mean, just make the joke of, Xbox doesn't make games, they make services.
Yes, correct.
But they did show 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
One of them that we were anticipating. One of them was a surprise.
Yeah.
And the other 2, I'll get to that later on.
Okay.
I'm going to go in order of release date, which means that the 2 games that are known the least of are the ones that are coming up first.
Okay.
First game, as far as release date, is South of Midnight. This game is releasing on April 8th, and it's made by Compulsion Games. If you don't know who Compulsion Games is, remember the game We Happy Few?
Oh my God, yes. I remember that.
The one where you're in a British town where everybody's happy because they're taking weird psychedelic drugs?
I remember that game.
From them. So you would expect something weird, or not, I want to say weird, but, out of the ordinary.
Mm-hmm.
This game seems to be set in Nolans. A mother and daughter are arguing before a hurricane hits their house. The daughter walks off. The hurricane takes the house away. Now she's looking for her mom. And along the way, she realizes she can talk to catfish.
I don't know what to tell you. I saw that, and I was just staring at it like with a blank stare because I didn't know what to think.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I saw the game. Nothing against the game. The game mechanics are what they are. This is going to be an action RPG type game,
Somewhat, from what it looks like.
but The moment I saw the catfish, I'm like, oh, the Princess and the Frog.
Well, but that's the thing. You thought about that. I thought about Alice in Wonderland. I thought about the Wizard of Oz and so much other things. And it's just so weird, but it's I don't know, it's kind of appealing at the same time. I don't know how to address that. But
Oh,
the game
I'm
itself,
not
it looks
at all.
weird.
It looks interesting. But they say that, like, you're let's just say you're going to go through some stuff.
Yeah.
But fine. That game is scheduled to come out April 8th. Okay.
All
You know
right.
what? I did it. It looks good.
Okay.
Next up, as far as release dates go, is one that you had told me about, but I knew nothing about until I saw the trailer. And even then, you gave me way more context, which is Clair Obscur Expedition 33.
Yeah.
Evidently, this is set in a melted France because you saw the Eiffel Tower melted.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know what was going on, other than, RPG. This one is more action RPG along the lines of recent Final Fantasy games,
Yeah.
where it's sort of kind of turn based, but you have action elements where you can dodge and parry, and you have to time your strikes.
Correct.
Not mad at it, but please, I don't want to be the only one talking. Please explain this game.
All right. From what I heard from IGN, they did a deep down of the game, and apparently the way this game is that you're in this world, right, where every year there's a different number, and when that number hits, whoever's going to turn that age dies. And of course, the number is 33 right now because they went from 34 to 33, and our main hero, he's 32, about to be 33. So he literally has, we don't even know how long he has to live before, he's executed and whatnot or dies. I don't even know how that works. I just know he just dies. But he has this whole thing that he has to go to whatever tree that is doing that countdown and stop it, destroy it, or whatever the case is. But like I was telling Willie, this is pretty odd because, so you're going to tell me this whole time this tree is doing this countdown, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, all these numbers that went up, they haven't really thought about destroying that freaking tree and being like, let's get rid of this thing. It's actually freaking killing people out there. And they just said that, and you have this whole mission that's going to happen. But then also you have this whole fighting thing that's going on within the game that, you have to parry and do all these sorts of things in there where you have to not only learn to do the real time, like pretty much like God of War 1, 2, and those things that when you're in the middle of the battle, the real time fighting thing, you have to press the L1 and R2 and whatever. Then you have to learn how to parry at the same time. But then also within this whole strategy, you have to actually have the character aim at the villain or whatever you're fighting to do like a different move as well. Because if you don't, you miss your opportunity, but you can still parry and then you can still fight him and do the real time thing. It's all over the wall. It's all over the wall. And I'm just kind of curious on the motivation this guy has, that he has to like stop this whole thing at before he turns 33. And there that comes and hits me in the mind is he a virgin and he's just want to stop it, to make sure he gets there or what? Because I don't know. They don't really explain the whole concept. I get the fact that you don't want to die, but then it just kind of hit me. I'm like, is he like, a virgin or something? Or he wants to get laid before he dies? Because I mean, there's a character here that he's with her, a little female chick. I don't know what's up.
Bad. First of all, hey.
What?
Second of all, why does it matter if he's a virgin?
Why doesn't it?
More importantly, let me ask you a question.
Go.
Okay, he's 33.
Yes.
Sorry, he's 32.
32.
He's about to turn 33.
Yes.
His motivation, his mind is, I am still a virgin.
Yeah.
So if he bangs somebody, is he willing to die?
Hey, man, after that one nut, you can do whatever pretty much you want. You're like, oh, yeah, I don't care.
Cherry popped. You can kill me now. Seriously? the only motivation to live is I haven't gotten the snoo snoo yet.
Technically, man, if you think about it, that's how we all work. Every man here works like that. We don't get the snooze.
I strongly disagree with that.
Nah.
Speaking as a person who has way more tire wear than anything you have on your car right now, I don't live my life one pop at a time.
One nut at a time.
No, that's the way it works. If that were the case, number one, there's a lot of commas in that number. Number two is the fact that that's not the end all be all. Like, shouldn't you want to aspire to something greater?
Yeah, like going to kill that tree that's going to take your life before you get laid. Of course.
Like having a nut around Angela White. I'm talking about things like that.
Priorities. Those are priorities, and I get
goals.
Those are goals. Goals in life that need to be settled. Yes.
If I can snoo with Angela White, after that, I'm like, listen, I have nothing else to accomplish here. One of them had kids. I have nothing left to do here.
You're like, I'm set. Take me, Jesus.
But anyway, that game is coming out April 24th.
Correct.
The next game is one that many people have been hearing about, but I hadn't seen anything about. I got a bit to say about this game.
Go.
That game is Doom: The Dark Ages. This is Bethesda doing its thing.
Of course.
You knew that there was this. You knew that if anyone was going to debut a Doom game, it was going to be Microsoft.
They had to.
But this is Doom in the Middle Ages. So, like, imagine Knights of the Round, the game we played on Wednesday, but Doom guy is in there.
And Doom guy is awesome.
There really is nothing left to say about this game. It's Doom.
He's in a freaking Zord.
I just want Doom guy to at some point develop a voice and straight up look at a bunch of demons and pull out a shotgun and very Army of Darkness just say that that's his boomstick.
Yes, but I'm still about that. Look at this. He has a Zord, bro. He's in a mech.
Yet. All right? This is Doom meets Gundam.
It's amazing.
You get to ride a Zord. You get to Pacific Rim style against large demons. The great thing about Doom is you don't need a plot.
No, you don't. Just murder spree. That's it. It's amazing.
It's your job to end the party.
And
you basically just show up with all the guns in the world, and you end this battle like your name is Kendrick Lamar and you just released Not Like Us. Not Like Us, the entire forces of hell. And I'm here for it.
I'm all in for it. Look, the fact that you play as Doomslayer again, because of course it's Doom, and you're in this whole different realm of hell, and you have to fight all these creatures, and then all of a sudden you upgrade to this giant mech suit. Yeah, count me in. I'm in. What? I'm in. Look, I have my hands up in the air. Please, me.
Like, okay, you played Doom 2016.
Yeah.
You played Doom Eternal.
Yep.
If you didn't think that they had any further to go, they just sat there and told you, here, hold my liquid death.
Yeah. It's thin. I want it. It's so good.
Lord, why am I still explaining this to you?
I don't know.
That game is coming out May 15th. May 15th. And I'm ready.
Yeah, May 15th this year.
Oh, ready. Now, the last game is one that took everyone by surprise.
Correct.
And that's because they weren't expecting another entry in this series. But somehow it happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Team Ninja has teamed up with Platinum Games on Ninja Gaiden 4.
It is phenomenal. This game looks so good. The
4.
fact that Platinum Games is doing this with them, and of course, they've been known for a lot of games, but they're doing this game. That's all. That I'm here like, yeah, I'm in. It looks so good.
Team Ninja is primarily known for the Ninja Gaiden series.
Yes.
This game is supposed to be a set after the events of Ninja Gaiden 3. Team Ninja is Team Ninja. The fact that they
over the top.
Whatever's left of Platinum Games, be serious, a lot of Platinum Games developers have left.
Yeah.
But it's not like the people who are there forgot what they're about. Mm-hmm. These are the people who made Bayonetta. They know a bit about spectacle fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Add to that Team Ninja's penchant for wanting to hurt you gameplay-wise.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very interesting game. Except that the main character isn't Ryu Hayabusa.
I thought it was.
But he's there. The main character is actually a new ninja named Yakumo.
Oh, okay.
From another clan. And he looks very Sector inspired because he's more a machine than man.
Yeah.
But Ryu Hayabusa is still there. And it's all of the blood-soaked, gory brawling that you love.
Yeah.
Swords are used, ladies and gentlemen. Swords are used.
It's beautiful. Look at him right there.
There's Ryu. That boy.
That man's ready to bring the hurt. I'm telling you right now.
All the precise gaming that you need to have in your spectacle fighter is going to be there. That game is just has a date of fall 2025, but it came with a little Easter egg.
Oh,
that
what's the little Easter egg?
Is Ninja Gaiden 2 Black.
Ooh, okay, a classic.
A remake of the original game, obviously. That is not. It doesn't have a release date because it already released. It was a shadow drop on the day it was announced. It is available on Game Pass for PC and console. And if you ever wanted to get mad at a video game, that's the video game to get mad at.
Oh yeah, you showed me.
This is a game where you have to be tight and precise in your attacks because it will mess you up.
Mm-hmm.
And if it messes you up enough times, it'll ask you, you want us to go easy on you? And if you say yes, it'll unlock an easy difficulty, boost your stats, and weaken everybody else. But the entire time, the game is making fun of you.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You were so incredible back then. God, it wasn't like normal difficulty. Like, if you ever wanted to be browbeaten by a video game, Ninja Gaiden got you covered.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And now on Game Pass. Like I said, 4 games.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Talk to me.
All right. I saw Expedition 33. I saw South of Midnight. They're both interesting games.
Yeah.
But I can't help but think, and I want your opinion on this, that we are in the try-hard phase of video gaming.
I can agree with that. I mean, I'm going to tell you right now, South of Midnight and Expedition 33, it's there. I mean, they have some sort of interest. I'm not going to lie. But is it something that I'm kind of going, bro, we have to stop. I mean, forget Doom. We need to play these games. It doesn't have that. You know what I'm saying? And these two games, honestly, I don't know. I feel like they just kind of like put things together to see if it sticks. I mean, think about it. For South of Midnight, you're looking at a game that's a crossbreed of all these storytells that we were just talking about. And then you have Expedition 33, which is I pretty much explained what it is. And it's kind of an interesting concept, but then it makes you wonder, like everybody else in the game, if they wait long enough, they live or they die. Like how many people are alive in this game? Like, let's say, for instance, for 33, is there somebody past 33 that actually made it and they're 35 now? Or like, I don't know. There's a lot about them that I don't understand, but it's true. I feel like they're just kind of like throwing things out there to see what sticks and not really putting any creative minds into it.
Yes, you want to throw out new concepts because you don't want every game to be the same.
No, of course, you don't want to be stale.
Save the princess. But this is why I say we're in the try-hard phase.
Okay.
Some games, just the gameplay mechanics alone. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
Yeah. You just when you started talking, it hit me. Go ahead, please continue.
You know what? What do you guys think? Comment down below. Let us know. We want to know your thoughts. And that's the end of this podcast because evidently Punisher here needs his Z's.
Just 2 of them, not 3. Too much. 2 would be nice.
Wow. Anyway. Like, I understand the high concept stuff. Oh, the number 33. And if you're going to turn 33, you're going to die. Mm-hmm. Or, okay, you know, your house got swept up by a hurricane, but now you have mystical powers that let you talk to catfish.
that still bothers me. I'm like,
but there are some games that the gimmick or the premise alone just grabs you. I'm going to give you an example.
Okay.
Sifu.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. You're Sifu who's been taken down. You're going to avenge him. And as you go along, you're fighting. And when you lose, you go back, you get older. And now you have to do the same thing, but now you're not as strong as you were before.
Yeah.
Cool gimmick. Portal. You got to navigate through these puzzles where a robot promised you a cake.
Mm-hmm.
And they're impossible unless you use this special gun that makes portals.
I'm okay with that game. That game was actually pretty cool.
Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
You can do whatever you want in the world. It looks ugly. But you can do whatever you can build whatever you want. You want to make a giant skull with lava coming out of its eyes and a penis coming out of its mouth? Go ahead.
Oh.
Sometimes it's the gameplay that makes the game. Sometimes it's a premise. Sometimes it's some little hook. Like Doom, the Dark Ages. The premise is hell. Stop them. Why do you need to make a game that's so high concept and has all this really crazy stuff, but you're not going to remember anything about it after you heard the announcement?
The only thing I'm going to remember from this whole game of South of Midnight is that we have the fish named Gambit. Woo! I'm about to make a name of myself.
There you go. If that cat right there threw playing cards and they exploded, it'd be more memorable. I'm not saying that games should follow very, narrow paths.
Mm-hmm.
No, you can be as high concept as you want.
Yeah.
But I'm beginning to feel like these games are more try-hard than they are interesting.
Mm.
And it's not just these games. Next Sony Direct, I promise you there's going to be 3 or 4 games like that.
More than likely.
Next Nintendo Direct.
Yeah.
There's going to be Well, with Nintendo, it's different. With them, it's different. What was the game that I came up with Nintendo? I forgot what it was. But whatever. They come up with weird concepts for games, and they're cutesy, and 9 out of 10 involve farming.
Yeah.
It's not a Nintendo game, there's no farming. Super Smash Brothers is not a Nintendo game. No one farms. But just make a fun game.
I agree.
Like, if Midnight turns out to be a fun game, if Expedition 33 turns out to be a fun game, I will swallow my tongue. But what are the odds?
I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, it looks interesting enough to say it might be fun, but I still have this whole thing like you're just kind of like trying to save your own life.
What are the odds that you'll remember that game in April after the Switch 2 Nintendo Direct?
Doubtful. Very doubtful. Whoever remembers that is because they don't really care about anything in the world and they're just going to be focused on that game, which again, that's very doubtful. But
or
I don't know.
Or they work for the developers.
That too. But you know what? I want to leave that for our audience to see what they say and what they think about this, because honestly, we already give our opinions for all 4 games and mostly to the first 2. But I want to know what our audience thinks about this and much more.
Wait. What opinion can you have for Doom? Go ahead.
None. Amazing. Done. That's it. I want to play it.
Sit there and say, oh no, because of the dynamics between hell and the normal world and the back and forth. No, guy, big gun, shoot, dead.
That's it. I want to hear that one guy. I don't think the mech suit should be in hell. You know what, bro? Get out of here. Just get out of here.
I'm wondering about how the Demon Society use us and how we're really the monsters. Shut up, Yusuke. Blow them up.
I want to know what they're feeling and why they're so angry. Look, bro, I'm not here for that, okay? I'm here to destroy.
Demons have feelings too. Yes, they feel like they want to eat us.
Yeah, technically.
Again, Yusuke, shut up. Spirit gun. Bam.
But yeah, I really want to know what everyone else thinks about this because it is baffling. And guys, no, it's baffling, especially our point of view. How do you feel about the mech suit in Doom?
No,
please let us know.
A woman's talking to a catfish. Happens.
Look that hunk of tuna right there, bro. I don't want nothing about that. Nothing with it. Nothing. But guys, let us know down below what you guys think, and let's have a conversation about this. And guys, we have reached the end of our show. And I want to say thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so that we come out with this amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
I have nothing other than I'm going to go play Ninja Gaiden 2 Black just so I can get smacked around.
All right. That sounds very promising. Guys, again, until Monday, we'll be seeing you soon, okay? All right. Well, we'll see you soon. And game on.
Bye.